to be here to present our paper titled World Economic System and its Impact on Destruction of Orangutan Habitat in Indonesia. My name is Rizky Tamia. My partner here is Santi Rosita Devi, Naviolita Ali. We are from University of Indonesia. So here we have presented about for the heads up, here is the content of our presentation. First, we will talk about the shifting of human-nature relation. Then we will take the industrialism and the developing countries. And then deforestation, we take the Indonesian case. And the last is the main point, the threats to orangutan existence. Okay, if I ask the audience here that, is it right that people think themselves as the most important and the most valuable organism in this earth, therefore forgetting that there are also other organisms living on this earth? Maybe some of us will say yes, and some of us will say no. But the fact is, human is becoming one of the biggest destruction of the nature here. Okay, this study is based on literal research. It intends to give an explanatory study that can explain what the cause of destruction of nature is. We collect some secondary data from various sources about the development of human thought about nature, the current world economic system, the condition of environmental in Indonesia, and condition of orangutan in Indonesia. Okay, the first is about the shifting of human and nature relationship. We will start from the 14th century, when people think that nature is a series of worlds. So it's ultimately explain why things happen when we do something and there is something happen in nature. We think that it was a series of worlds. And there is a change, we can say a big change in 17th century, when we think the whole material world meant to people is that nature, and as fairly static natural things. And we came to now globalization and industrialization era, when we think that nature is just a series of word dictionary, and it tends to big thought that human is above nature, and nature is only the source that supply human needs. Okay. This is the 4 types of human variables, the proximate cause of driving force for environmental and ecosystem change. The first is population change. As we know, the population change rapidly. The second is institution, particularly political economies that stimulate economic growth. And then there are culture, attitudes and beliefs, including social construction and paradigm about the environment. And the last is technological change. Okay, in this step we talk about industrialization in the developing countries. Now we see that human has more economic and political interest now. And we, in this world, is divided in developing and developed countries. Okay. And we found that there is a symmetric relation between corporation and the entities when dichotomy between developing and developed countries is real. Human has more economic and political interest now. And developing countries still use the strategy of pursue high economic growth because pure economic growth indicator cannot measure the quality of life and does not even think a bit about nature. Okay, what we should know here is short or medium-term economic gains and in the long term will harm human. Okay. That's why we need the sustainable development. The state is development which meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. Okay, after we talk about the economy system in this world, we see the case in Indonesia, the deforestation. The deforestation in Indonesia began when Indonesia opened its economy to the outside world and invented the domestic and international investor to extract the first timber. Okay, on 1997 to 2000s, Indonesia has lost 1.871 million hectare per year, and if it is assumed that Indonesia has about 120 million hectare, the rate of Indonesia deforestation is about 2.36% per year. Okay, this is the picture of one case deforestation in Indonesia that happens in Sumatra. Okay, after this we will see the picture example in Riau that remaining forest is only about 5,000 million hectare and on 2015 it is supposed to be only about 400 remaining. Okay, this is Riau in 1982 and this is now in 2007. We can see it's only a little left. Okay, we found that deforestation now is shifted from the initiation of state to corporation, and it's caused more about plantation of palm, coffee, pulp, and timber extraction. Okay, this is an example in Sumatra, the Sumatra palm industry. Okay, if we jump to the orangutan, in Indonesia there are two types of orangutan in Indonesia. The first is in Sumatra, as we call Pongo Abeli, and the other one is from Kalimantan or Borneo. And in our paper we talk about the Sumatra one because it's more interest, because the similarity to human is more than the other one. Okay. What we know about the orangutan and why we have to save them is orangutan is give the forest more. It gives orangutan the slowest breeding rate of any primate and one of the slowest of any mammal. So that is the similarity and interesting in orangutan. Okay, there is a four of main traits of orangutan. The first is development of oil palm plantation and other agricultural enrichment. The second is roads, then illegal and legal logging, and then transmigration and slash and burn farming. Okay, there is a movie about the massacre of orangutan in Sumatra Island.